Hello guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Paulo, and if you are new here, kindly consider subscribing to this amazing channel and also turn on the notification bell so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. And first of all guys, before I go on, I just want to thank all of you that have subscribed to my channel. It's been a good journey and now we are at 571, and thank you to you all who are also watching this. And without wasting time, today I will be telling you a story time about how I ran away from home, guys. Yes. So I have been a good girl, but I have also been very rebellious. I would say I have been a rebellious kid, and that is because, like, running away from home two times, guys, because it was not really a valid reason for me to run away. But anyway, it happened because I was a teenager, and this happened actually when I was in high school around 2014. Yeah, I think it was 2014 when this happened, or maybe the end, towards the end of 2013. So what happened, guys, is that we closed school and I went home. And so my dad has never been the type of person to love beauty and everything. He says that beauty, the inner beauty, is what matters. But you know, as a teenage girl, you're now starting to mature, you're discovering yourself, and you're also discovering the world of beauty and makeup. Of course, I became rebellious because I wanted to look beautiful, but for my dad, it was not necessary. He used to say, you are naturally beautiful, you don't need anything. So guys, what happened is that I used to shave my hair and I would never do any makeup. So for me, what I hated the most was the fact that I could not do my hair. Like, I used to feel like I looked like a boy. For me, I did not want to look like a boy. I wanted to look like a girl. So I went ahead, guys, and actually plaited my hair, and I grew my hair without my dad's knowledge, because my hair is the type that I can actually make it shrink if I want it to shrink. So when I'd go home, I would wash my hair and make it shrink so my dad would think that I have short hair. But then when I go to school, I would plait it, I would blow dry it, and I would look like any other girl. But this time I plaited, like, my big sister took me to the salon, and so I had some very nice cornrows on, and I was always wearing a hoodie. But this time, I don't know how, I don't remember if my dad removed my hoodie or he just came into the house when I did not have my hoodie on, and he saw that I did, like, I had cornrows on, and he was so mad. He was like, why are you doing your hair? Why? This is not necessary. You should focus on your studies. Don't focus on boobs. And I'm like, okay, fine. Like, I know parents do this because they want the best for us, but for me, I wanted to look pretty. I wanted to have hair. I wanted just to be a girl. So my dad, like, the way I responded, like, my dad was mad at me, and he told me to go. By the way, that time, guys, my grades had gone, like, my grades had deteriorated. My grades were very bad. I was like 2 grades below what I used to get. So my dad, for one, he was mad at me because I was not performing well in school, and now here I am with beauty. So to him, it was like, I'm just focusing on beauty instead of focusing on books. And so he told me to go and cut my hair, guys. It was early in the morning, I think between 6:30 and 7:30, around that time. So my dad was like, go take a shower and go to the barber and cut your hair. And guys, at that moment, I felt like my heart sank. I was so disappointed. I felt so bad. Oh my God. Like, it was a mixture of anger, pain. Like, I can't imagine cutting my hair. So guys, I cried and I just did what, like, my dad is a no nonsense man, so you do what he tells you. So I went, I took a shower, and I went. He gave me money to go to the barber to cut my hair. And on my way, guys, when I actually did not even take a matatu, I took a motorbike. It was 50 shillings from our house to town where the barber was. So I took a motorbike up to town. When I alighted now, I met, there was a bus stop there, and there was a bus stop there, and there used to be a stage there. And when I was passing there, I had someone say, 200 to go to Nakuru. Ha. Like mia mbili wa mwisho twende Nakuru. You know how conductors are. Mia mbili mtu mmoja twende Nakuru. And I was like 200 to go to Nakuru. And I had 500 with me. So I was like, okay, I have enough to go to Nakuru. And so my plan, I did not even think, guys. So from alighting from that motorbike, I directly boarded that matatu to go to Nakuru. Mind you, I had only been to Nakuru once, and I was very young that I cannot even remember anything about Nakuru. So literally, this was my first time going to Nakuru. I do not have a phone with me. I do not have any other contact apart from my dad's number. I had no any other contact, and I knew no one who lived in Nakuru, where like I know where they stay. I knew friends from school, some family members, but I had never visited them. So I confidently boarded that matatu and I went to Nakuru. I don't even know where I'm supposed to alight. But in high school, I had a best friend who used to live in Nakuru, Milimani. So I remember she told me that when you're going to their place, usually pass by the Tuskies and then you take a roundabout, and that is where the Milimani is. So now when I was in this matatu, I thought that I have passed Nakuru because I am seeing the Tuskies that I was told about, and I know their home is on the outskirts of Nakuru, and this is Tuskies, so I know I'm on the outskirts of Nakuru. Little did I know that the matatu is supposed to actually go around so that it goes to the bus stop. So for me, I told them to drop me at the Tuskies, and I alighted the car. So I don't know where I'm going, but I could see across the Tuskies was a very nice and posh estate. So I knew that is where my best friend used to stay, because she used to tell me it's opposite Tuskies and it's a very nice estate. So I asked someone, is this Milimani? And they were like, yes, that's Milimani. So guys, stupid me, I just crossed the road and I went into Milimani looking at the houses, because you know, like the way you talk a lot with your best friend. So I had an idea of how their house looked like. And when I went there, apparently all the houses looked almost the same. So I just kept on going. I go inside one estate and then I don't, unafika mwisho wa barabara, I go back, enter into another lane, nafika mwisho wa barabara, and that continued for almost 1 hour, guys, and I gave up. And then I reached a place where I saw a graveyard. And I remember also hearing stories back in high school that there were Illuminatis and those devil worshippers in Nakuru, and that they used to have a church near the graves in Kilimani. So in Milimani. So I was so scared, guys. I just saw graves, and I remember people used to say there was a satanic church near the graves in Milimani. So that is the point where I decided, now guys, I am not going to look for their house anymore. I thought at that moment, I even thought of someone taking me and sacrificing me. So it was very scary. I decided to just get out of the estate and just keep on walking on the road. So I walked, guys, and I was in just sandals. My hair was not even combed. I just looked very shaggy. So I thought that because I looked kind of like I was tired, guys, I thought maybe I am going to become a street child. Like, guys, simply because I was told to cut my hair, I was ready to become a street child but keep my hair. I know that was very stupid and I just acted out of impulse, but anyway, I kept on walking through Nakuru not knowing where I'm going, and then I just started going through, after you pass the Milimani, I believe that is it, because I have actually never gone back there, but I went to another, there was a soko, a market there, and then I saw the street children, guys, and I was like, no, I know I cannot survive this. So I decided the streets are not for me and I cannot find my friend's home. So I don't know, I just thought I could sleep somewhere and then a good Samaritan would come and help me. I just thought like things would work out for me. I didn't even think of repercussions, guys. So you remember I used 200, now I have 300, guys. I went, because I have already passed time and I need to keep on passing time so that the day can end. I decided to go into every supermarket I could go into, guys. And I go into one supermarket, buy juice for 10 shillings. I go into another one, buy biscuits for 10 shillings. So I spent the whole day spending 100 shillings buying snacks worth 10 shillings each. I did not buy anything more than 10 shillings, guys. Apart from candles, yes, I love candles. I remember I saw very beautiful candles and I bought two candles and just biscuits, sweets, juices, and everything stupid. So now I was left with only 200 because now I have spent 300. So guys, it was about 3 p.m. now. Like you can see the time is changing, the weather is changing, you can see the clouds are changing. And so I asked another lady in the market and she told me it was around 3:30, 3 something, I don't remember the time. So now guys, I decided I have no otherwise. I have walked through Nakuru for a whole day and I see no sign of anyone helping me. I don't think I would find my friend, and I had decided I will not stay in the street. So guys, I decided to go back home. I asked everyone, like I went through the street asking everyone where the bus stop was to go to my home. And so I finally arrived to the bus stop and luckily the car was still 200 going back home. So I boarded another matatu and I went back to our home, and it's about 2 hours drive from Nakuru, guys. And I arrived there at around 5. I went to a barber shop where I knew my dad and my brother used to go, and I told him to just give me a haircut. My dad is going to pay later. So eventually I ended up getting my haircut. I felt like crying. Even the barber was like, "You have nice hair, why are you cutting?" And I was like, in my school they do not allow you to have hair. But I was like, it's my dad who's making me cut my hair. And guys, I was so mad. Gosh, I think I have never been so mad like that time. It was petty, but for me I felt like something very precious was being taken away from me by me cutting my hair. And so I just went back home, guys. I found my small sister was at home. I told her the story. I told my big sister, I think months after. And as for my dad, I actually told him that story after I finished high school. I think I told him that story around 2016, 2017. And you remember I tried to run away in 2013, 2014. So he was just like, "You are mad. You are a mad child." You know, sometimes for me, when I am mad, I just act out of impulse. And that was one of those moments where I did not think, I just acted without thinking. And now that I think of it, it was very stupid, it was very risky, but anyway, it happened. And that was my first time of attempting to run away from home. There is also another story about how I tried to escape away from home still in high school, but that is a story for another day. And I hope you guys enjoyed that story. If you're ever faced with a situation like mine, please don't run away from home, because home is the safest place. I tried it and I felt it in less than 24 hours that I could not be safe in the streets. I would rather stay at home where I get everything apart from my hair. And guys, give this video a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, and I'll see you in the next video. Follow me on Instagram at Ses Designs and at Ses Paulo, and bye bye. Remember to keep safe and try out new things.